There are many of us who have been separated from loved ones and family members in these testing times. Anxiety for their situation and the perceived time of their return are two matters which are very hard to find reassurance for. It happens that Sayyidina Yaqub alayhi salam was actually put in this exact test for one of his children. He had to trust his older sons to take care of one of his younger children, Binyamin, to go on a trip to Egypt. So there was always the looming thought that the elder brothers could lose him due to their ignorance or ill motives that they had. And we also can have looming thoughts about harm coming in the way of our loved ones, especially our distant loved ones when we have no control. When I say distant, I'm talking about those that have been separated from us by borders or by hospital beds that we can't even come near. There's a lot of things to think about when someone you love so much has been out of your sight completely. It's a different kind of pain that we are not used to because now you are no longer in control of the circumstances, and distancing can't be resolved by a simple plane ticket or some special privilege, at least for now. So how do you find assurance in a time where no one can? Sayyidina Yaqub alayhi salam has seen all of this, and he felt it too. And now he was asked to give up control of his son by his side, not knowing if he will come back or not. This wasn't the first time either. He already gave up control of Yusuf alayhi salam years back. So you would think Prophet Yaqub alayhi salam would cling to Binyamin as a result of his trauma and his overprotectiveness at this point. But he makes a beautiful realization instead. He tells his elder sons, قال هل آمنكم عليه إلا كما آمنتكم على أخيه من قبل فالله خير حافظا وهو أرحم الراحمين. He said, shall I trust you about him as I trusted you earlier about his brother? Well, Allah is the best guardian and He is the most merciful of all the merciful. He places his fears, worries, and anxieties from his own sons aside. And he leaves space in his heart to affirm who Allah is. It is such an encompassing statement. He no longer thinks about the fragile means that may or may not fail him, but he trusts the truths that never did fail him instead. Allah's guardianship and Allah's mercy. These are absolute things. He says, well, it is Allah who is the best guardian, and He is the most merciful of all those who show mercy. So eventually his reliance on this truth did deliver. Not only did Binyamin return safely, but Yusuf alayhi salam as well. And so this is a gift for us to hope in these hard circumstances we live in. Perhaps Allah is giving us a reason to finally see what is it like to rely on Him when it comes to the safety of those we love. We are very privileged to have a pillar to lean on in these times, a pillar that others are tirelessly struggling to find. You know, Allah's guardianship puts our heart at rest for what could happen to them. And we have Allah's mercy. Allah's mercy puts our heart at rest for their safe return.